weather's kind of turning here. Yeah, I'm losing warm temperatures fast. There's part of the reason I started building the desk is because the weather here turns so quickly. But I'm making great progress. For the first time, I've actually assembled the desk and taken a look at it. This is going to work. And now I'm just about to embark upon kind of the final step, which is applying the Rubio Monocoat ceruse finish. A deep, rich black base with a white top coat. This should be gorgeous by all accounts. I've done some tests. Looks like it's going to be wonderful. My concern has been, will the grain on oak plywood actually pop out? I was originally going to use birch, but after I researched the finish that I wanted here, this monocoat, I realized that red oak, white oak, ash, these were the best woods to show the grain of my finished desktop. So, sure enough, Home Depot had this nice plywood in a red oak top, which is what I've selected. But no one online would tell me whether or not this monocoat ceruse finish would actually work on a plywood laminate top. Not laminate, a lamination of oak plywood. But it looks like it's going to. It shows through the grain, seems to show through the base coat really well. I'll just have to show you. Should be stunning and tough when it's done. They use this stuff on floors. However, it's also $100 just to put a top on a desk. That's just the finish for the desktop. $100. But it's going to get used all day, every day, as my desks, my audio desk does. So it's going to be pretty tough. Here's to hoping. I'll try and document the process here. First step is sanding the desktop lightly. Then I'm going to burnish the desktop with a wire brush. Apparently, me knowing nothing about woodworking or wood finishes, that's going to raise the grain in the desk, really bring that grain out richly. Then I apply the undercoat, which is just dead black. Then I burnish the undercoat with a very specialized 3M white scratch pad, which was hard and hubs a heck to find around here. I had to buy a whole box of them for $26 at at a wholesale automotive parts store, automotive finishes store. They sell automotive finishes to body shops in my area. They were the only ones that had anything like this in stock, but they did have the right one. I didn't want to wait to order anything. Then after that, once that black is dry, within about 10 minutes, then I wipe it off with a clean cloth, a cotton cloth. Get it dry, really do with a hand rub on it. Get that stuff deep into the grain and the rest of it wiped off. It was quite a process. Then that undercoat's finished, and then I start the top coat, the monocoat top coat, the 2C, two-part with the hardener and accelerant in it. So it cures within a week. Otherwise, it's 3-4 week cure time. Oh, crazy. I'll document what I can here. Show you what we'll do that.
Sometimes with you too. I love me. I suppose it's not the worst thing that I've ever said to you. Yes, it's true. I guess I thought you knew. It's okay, because I'm awfully fond of you too. I love me. Oh, I tried one time to love someone else, and it was really hard to do. But yes, Yes, it's true. It's really hard to do.
Now that is being miserly about the application of the 2C top coat. Yeah, it just doesn't have the, it's not stark enough. It's too subtle an effect. Then, if you're more generous with the 2C top coat, and then I'm hoping the camera picks this up well, you get a much starker black and white effect, which is what I was going for. It gives you, for a recording studio, of course, a much higher tech look, which is exciting. And since they use it on floors, it ought to be tough as nails. It ought to be tougher than me. I don't think I can work hard enough to bust through this finish. Too lazy. Now this is a white Scotch-Brite pad, which seems to be just perfect for the job. What it seems to do is get this kind of ground down into the grain, which I assume is the point of using the Scotch-Brite. Again, as I said, generosity, turns out, is the key. So, as Sarah said, if you're gonna skimp on the project's budget, this isn't the place to do it. Spend the extra money and get as much of this as you could conceivably need. Then get a little more, and both with the black undercoat and the white top coat, be generous. If you can't do that, I would suggest a cheaper finish for your project. Very nice. Okay, let's wipe that down. Let's clean cloth here. Cotton rags saturate a lot faster than I would have expected. I'm surprised how many of these rags were going through, actually. Oh boy, that is sharp. Great, I got fingerprints on it. Yeah, I've hit that with another coat of black paint. Well, that's all right. I can do Great, the most beautiful turnout I've had so far, and it's on the inside of one of the up racks. Billow. Boy, that's just stark gorgeous. Jeez. Except for this extra butt piece I had to put on the end because I cut 3/4 of an inch too much off that. So I had to actually glue it and screw it back on. But you know,
No one will see that.
no one will see that. It's inside there.
They will run aground near Vineyard Sound the day the captain died. I weren't there to see him fall where the body lied. He wouldn't let me sail that day, a friend he was to me. I stood on the pier in fear and watched them put to sea. Remember youthful times, I always stood to back the crown. We could see the whole world 'cause we sailed the whole world round. The lash upon a man of war was never good to me. So it was I felt the call and turned to piracy. We don't fight for country and we've never fought for God. We have run the tempest seas, our angels fear to try. Stand the forecastle through the night and keep the main line dry. With an eye on that horizon for the sails against the sky. Heady days they were when we could pillage as we pleased. Our merchant slave and silver, it was we who ruled the seas. A girl in every port of call, our sorrows we could drown. So it was for me the day I turned against